Hello all my Aquarius friends. Welcome to your August 1st through 15th reading. This is a collective reading for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. Once you book your reading, I'll be more than happy to assist you. So we'll move forward. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light. Divine spirits, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for your blessings and beautiful messages. We receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance and we welcome your presence here as always. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Okay, so here and now is nice. 7 of Cups, abundance of blessings. 9 of Swords, lots of thoughts. 2 of Wands, decisions to be made. And the Emperor, the universe has your back. So we'll start with the Ace of Swords in your relationship, love life, and spiritual life. The 3 of Swords and the Fool. So that's a good one. That's an adventure. The Hanged Man in your career and finance. The 9 of Rods, letting go of the burden. And the Hermit, the Seeker, seek and you shall find. So we have the Moon card here, which is talking about a new development. This is a divine timing event. As you can see, there is the beautiful clockwork, which is talking about getting everything set up in a way where this comes to its full evolution. So when we're doing something like this and we're in the business of manifesting, which all of us are trying to do, we want our best possible outcome, this is where you have to get centered and focused and get your energy very clear and open so that the universe can work in a way that you're not obstructing what you're asking for. Sometimes our energy can be pushing away what we think we're drawing in. So we have to remember to guard our energy and our thoughts. You can get energy from other people and don't even realize it. It's affecting you in that way. So we can also limit ourselves by what we think is possible. So always try to stay open-minded, and we'll talk more about that here in a minute. If you start trying to micromanage the universe, then you start deleting the options. Okay, just remember that. So we'll start off with a very good energy of the 7 of Cups. This is what I call a plethora, or aka a dump truck load of blessings that come falling out of the sky, basically. It requires work. So when you ask for something big and the universe provides it, sometimes it shows up wearing work clothes. And when that happens, we can quickly forget that we asked for it, A, and that it is the blessing that we asked for, B. So just remember that. It's going to show up in a big way and maybe a lot larger than you anticipated. And when that happens, we kind of get in our heads and the 9 of Swords starts to show up and we go, oh my God, I don't even know if I can do this. So we start thinking of every way it could go wrong. These are only your thoughts and your fear. So you have to step aside around that and be able to move forward out of the fear and do what you have to do. There's no reason for the fear. These are not valid. They are not reinforced. They are simply thoughts from you that you are pulling from the feeling of being overwhelmed, okay? You have every strength within you to allow this to be, feel the fear and do it anyway, okay? It can't stop you unless you let it. So we have the 2 of Wands here. This is considering ways to go about it. Now, there's never a wrong way. Just remember that. This is a path that splits into 2, but it doesn't mean this is from the same original path. It's nothing. Neither of these is wrong. You will get the lessons you need by venturing in either direction. Whether you live on the East Coast or the West Coast, the universe knows where you live. If it needs you to do something or if it needs you to learn something, it's going to bring it right to your front door, just like UPS. Okay, so don't worry about not missing out on something, okay? Then we have the Emperor. The Emperor is a beautiful energy of divine guidance and good energy wanting the best possible outcome for you. So pay attention to the universe's guidance, not your fear that you've been taught. Okay? Fear is not something we were born with. Fear is something we are learned. It's a learned behavior. And sometimes we get over dramatic with it. So, here's the Ace of Swords. Beautiful energy, Aquarius. This is that wonderful thing that's coming in to give you some clarity and free you from some of the burden that happens in life, okay? So we have to understand that once we get this beautiful position of knocking everything out of the way, sometimes the freedom that comes with it, it feels unnatural because we've been restrained and held back for so long. We've been such a small confine that when you get into a big deal, something big is happening, you start to get a little afraid, okay, because it doesn't feel the same. Well, it's not going to. So the Three of Swords here, which has given you a time period. For me, for my way I read cards, this is my timekeeper. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's a charm. Okay? And there's the new adventure beginning. So it's telling you you're about to set off. This is a victory card, and it is your Aquarian energy because it is the Swords energy. It's a gift from the universe. So it is allowing you the freedom to break the chains that have been holding you back. As you move forward in this Fool card energy, it is the natural cycle of change. It's the new beginning, and it is going into the adventure, okay? Wholeheartedly, open-mindedly, letting go of all the old drama, leaving it behind. So that's part of this new development here, okay? The Moon card is something new coming in, which is going to be an awesome thing. Now, the Hanged Man, looking at everything really well from a higher perspective. He elevates himself, as you notice, because it's easier to see the whole picture from a higher point. That's why the camera is up here. So when you look at everything from the higher perspective, you can see the entire setup, right? That's what you want to do. Then you have the Ten of Wands, the struggle being lifted. So whatever the burden has been, whatever heaviness you've been feeling like you've been going along, doing something to get by and not really be the thing you want to do for a living, that's the change that you've been asking for. The Hermit. The Hermit is the way, okay? This is going from within. This is what that Moon card's talking about. We'll go back to that again. It means lighting your own individual light from within you to expand out and let you see what's for you, okay? Because if you don't pay attention to your own light, then you're following other people's light. This is where you have to get really focused and centered, and that's what that clarity is there for. And it's not easy. That's why the Seven of Cups is there. It's going to be a lot of work, but you can do it. Or it has been a lot of work, but a lot of blessings too. So not too shabby. So let's see what the clarifiers have to say. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages. We receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance, and your presence is always welcome here and very appreciated. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, hot dog, Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, Knight of Rods, Nine of Swords. That's the same card as this one over here. Six of Pentacles. The Moon card showing up again with the Fool. Three of Rods. Three of Coins. And the Queen of Rods. Oh, Aquarius. We have the Nine of Cups. This is your heart's desire being granted. This is being satisfied, happy, and content. And it is the universe saying yes to whatever it is you've been asking for on a heart vibration. Now, for some of you, this will mean a relationship. That may be why that Nine of Swords is showing up, because it's always scary. It's always scary to enter into a new relationship and allow yourself to be vulnerable. But what's life without that, right? You've got to take the chance and see what happens. So, it looks like there's a big payoff here. So, the Ten of Pentacles means the completion of a cycle. It means receiving the harvest, okay? So, it is a lifetime of money or a lifetime of abundance. We have the Seven of Cups here, which is all the what you've been working toward, and there it is. There's the payoff. There's the end result of all of that work. You've got the Nine of Swords here, and it's telling you cut through all of that and allow yourself to see the path that you're headed for. Stand in your truth and move forward. Do not allow fear to stop you. We have the Two of Wands, which is allowing the path to be shown, allowing yourself to pick what you're drawn to. Allow yourself also to take good care of yourself, okay? Self-care is one of the things we deny ourselves when we're so busy doing everything else for everyone else. We always come in last. So please take the time to rest, rejuvenate, enjoy your life too, right? And then we have the Emperor, which is divine universe in the masculine form, and ready to take action, the Knight of Rods. So be ready, because the Emperor is here to help you move forward. You cannot do what you need to do on a dead battery. Remember, cell phones don't work if the battery's dead. You want to be able to be fully ready to embrace all that life has to offer. Now, the big moment comes. Here comes the big information, big energy, this Ace of Swords, big victory. And you go, oh my God, what do I do now? Right? That's exactly what this is. You get in your head. You start and I don't want to make the wrong decision. Oh, this is over. Don't let yourself freak yourself out. This is a victory. Accept the victory and move forward. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Okay? Now, we have Three of Swords, Timekeeper. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's the charm. We have the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, this is about a job, but others of you, this is about it being a bigger reward than you thought. Okay? So, it doesn't have to mean money. It can mean a reward of something else, right? So, if it's about relationship or spiritual life, it's talking about getting a bigger payout than you thought. It's going to be something worth more than you thought. More valuable than you thought. That's what my guides are saying now. So the Fool, taking the shot, taking the adventure, going for it. The Moon card a second time. So let's talk about this Moon energy, and as far as a lot of times, you know, it is a water energy, and it is talking about having the fluidity of spirit. So this is a spiritual development and a development in the, like, it is kind of like an eye-opening thing. So it may be something that you actually get to change your original idea, your concept of what something is. So this may be an eye-opening experience into a spiritual realm. Some of you may be meeting a person that has more information than you do about something, or that something comes across your path. Sometimes we get an email, or somebody gives us a book, or something just stands out. That's just the way it happens. When it's time for you to know it, Spirit will show up and show it to you. Trust, I have had that experience. Still having it all the time. We've got the Hanged Man, which is being sure to take a look at the bigger picture and then moving forward with all the knowledge of what you're doing on this new path, this new journey. So some of you, it's about a new job. Letting go of the burden. It may be even about retiring for some of you, that you're just tired of doing the same old thing and you're ready to do something new and you want to do something that's fun. So this is expanding your horizons, okay? That's what he's doing here. And this also means expansion and paying attention to what's right in front of you, doing what's at the task at hand and letting things develop. The Hermit, which is also the major arcana sign for Virgo, but he is also the seeker. So remember, what you seek is also seeking you. And this beautiful Queen of Rods comes in, and that's talking about being in your power. She's a very empowered person. It can also be talking about an Aries, Leo, or Sag energy, or someone who is independent for themselves. This is being an entrepreneur or someone who's a business owner, okay? So very much driven toward work and prosperity. So, Aquarius, this is a heck of a reading. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget, I have the weeklies They're coming out each week during the middle of the week. I also have the new Learning Tarot or Understanding Tarot. You can look, as I call it, Tarot Talk. You can look on my playlist and you'll find it. I'm about to do the second lesson this week. So if you've missed the first one, go back and watch it. It helps you understand. You don't have to be a reader. I want all of my viewers to understand where I'm coming from when I'm doing my readings. Everybody has a different gift in the way they read, and it's a little bit of a nuance of language and how you perceive things. And I use my psychic gift the way that it comes to me. So this will help you understand where I have my basis at versus other readers. So I hope you enjoy all of these wonderful readings, and if you would like to be a daily Mystic Tribe member, be part of the Positive Vibe Tribe, we do daily affirmations and a meditation. There's a join button below. If you don't see it, then just send me a comment or an email and I'll send it to you. That means you're on an Apple product. They don't show up for them. So I'll send you the link if you want it. Just let me know. Many blessings to you all. Have a fabulous, it looks like it's already fabulous, first half of August. Many blessings in abundance. Namaste.